Hello, everybody. Greetings to all of you from wherever you're listening to us in the part of the world. My name is Mrs. Bernice Agyei, also known as Queen B, and I'm going to introduce to you our presenter for the GotBGotBackUp project service. And she's in the person of Mrs. Enyonam Sefenu. She is a mother, an entrepreneur. She is a lecturer in the nursing field. She is a multitasking woman, a strong woman for that matter. She has been in this business for some time now, and she is a leader in the project. She has all the knowledge that can help you to get started the right way. And if you are here, know that you are at the right place and at the right time. Get seated, stay tuned, stick and stay with us till the end while she takes over. And I wouldn't talk much. Let me leave the seat for her to take over. Mrs. Enyonam Sefenu, please present to us the GotBGotBackUp service presentation. Thank you all.
Thank you, Boss Lady Bernice. Mrs. Agyei. She was, you get to know where she is now. She's what? An emerald one. You get to understand it. So, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. This is a global platform. So, why are we here? I'm sure you can see GotBGotBackUp on your screens right now. He said what GotBGotBackUp is here to empower people all over the world. So why are you here? Why are you spending this time instead of watching TV or doing something this Sunday evening, depending on where you are in the world? So why are we here? We all had dreams. As we were growing up, we had dreams, big dreams. But
Search for
as we start
right?
growing, the dreams start shrinking because of the realities that we came in touch with. So we decided that when we're young, that we'll live in the best address wherever you are, whichever country you are. There are some addresses when they mention it, that one alone gives you satisfaction. You can put in the comment section if you know such address wherever you are. Put it in the comment section. Or to have the family size that we desire. Some people want very big families, some want small. So or you want to invest in anything, you need huge sums of money to be able to do that. All those things were things that we were considering, but when reality sets in, those dreams, we shrink it and forget about it. So now GotBGotBackUp is saying that they want to revive those dead dreams for you. So how would they do that? GotBGotBackUp says, yes, you are someone who is hardworking, you have high work ethic. You already work hard, but the system that you've been put in is not favorable. There are some workplaces or systems that we generate income from. No matter what we do, the money will still be the same. I'm a nurse, I'm being paid salary. No matter what I do, my salary is the same. Nothing comes on top of it. So GotBGotBackUp is saying that you with your above average work ethic, they want you to bring it here so that they make your dreams become real. How are they able to do that? GotBGotBackUp is part of a company called Global Virtual Opportunity. Global Virtual Opportunity started at Agyeman-Yeboah in 1997. Because of how big their dreams are, they decided to move to US, Texas. It's a technology company. And when you hear of Microsoft, all those big companies, Google, they are all located in Texas. Why? Because they have the capacity to hold whatever you want to do in technology. They own the property, they are on 100%, not any loan. It belongs to them. And it's a 10,000 square feet data center. So you could see that it's a big thing that they have right now. So how would this God backup be able to make your dreams come into reality? They are riding on two major trends that we can't deny of. The first one is, you are probably looking on your phone right now. In 2021, the number of phones in the world was almost 15 billion. And next year, that is what, 2025, it's going to be 18 plus billion number of phone. Can you agree with me that phone has become part of our lives, and we would have multiple phones, but without zero phone, it's virtually impossible to live right now. So if you have anything on a phone, it means that the trend will keep growing, and any market that has the ability to keep growing, it means that that market is viable. Every phone or laptop does something, which is what we call data generation. Every A you type, every B you type, it's a data that has been generated. Data storage has gone through some revolutions. First, it started with what? Floppy disks. Then what? It went on to pen diskettes and what? CD-ROMs. Then it went to what? Pen drives. Then we heard of what? Hard drives. All those things are ways of storing data. Then now we are in the era of what we call cloud storage. And cloud storage have proven to be the most effective and long-lasting one that can help us better. How can it do that? What it does is that it saves your data at a destination that you don't really need to have your device. If your device gets spoiled, the data is still secured for you. And in that market, what is doing, and look at it, is income that is generated. It was started with 2022. Look at the amount of money that went there, 90 billion plus dollars. We are in 2024 right now. The amount of money generated there is 134 billion. Just do your math. In the next 6 years, which is 2030, it is increasing to almost $500 billion. This is money. You can agree with me that so far as we have phones, laptop, data generation will keep increasing, and it means money. So if you have anything here, you know it will keep growing. Your phone right now has become central part of your life, I'll say. Our phones know our secrets more than even our spouses. Why? Because it's virtually with us 24/7. Even when we are sleeping, that is maybe what will even wake us up. A lot of us use what? Phone as our alarm. These are research that has been done. It's not something that someone who cooked this figure somewhere. It is research. All of us who are on the call, if you are going somewhere and you forget your phone in the house, if you go back to pick it, put one in the comment section. If you just continue with your trip, just put two there. Research was done. Almost 88% of people said what they will go back to pick their phone or feel uneasy. That is how important our phone is. It's become our map. It's become where we even read. It's become something we communicate. We can be in the same room and still be texting people. That is how close our phones are. We don't buy alarms again because our phones are there. These are things that we use in our life. People call it addiction, but I call it enhancing our lives. If it's addition that is bringing improvement in your life, that is good. Those are good things. The negative aspect of it, or what is the painful aspect of it, is that the phones, once it gets destroyed, data has been lost. You will hear people saying maybe if their phone gets spoiled or is stolen, You hear people say that it is not about the phone, it is about what I have on the phone. Because there are some things you have on your phone. When the phone is spoiled or gets lost, that is the end of it. You don't have access to it. That is why it's very important to protect what is inside the phone. Phone gets cracked. They said what? Every hour, 5,700 screens get cracked. I'm sure majority of us might have experienced it. Some of us, we've lost our phones or laptops being stolen. Imagine that when that happens, you've lost everything. So now people are looking for ways to protect the inside of their phones, which is the data that is in. That when the device gets spoiled, they don't get worried about it. This is where God backup comes in. The second trend, which we are all familiar with, our to-do list keep increasing every day. Today, a child who start talking, the to-do list starts increasing because they have to be provided. Younger people, the amount of money we give to them can't cater for all their needs. So what do? They find a way of increasing their own streams of income. It has become so common for the generation we call Gen Z, that is 18 years and above. You see them doing something to generate a stream of income. America, that we call the land of the dream. Look at it. 42% of Americans have other streams of income they add to their primary source or stream of income. So this is something that is so familiar. So those of us in Africa or the developing world or third world country, however we call it, we don't have any excuse, because one of their currency is like many of ours. So how can we say that we won't join that trend? It has become important that we look for other streams of income to add to our primary source of income. So this is where the world is going, and it will not reduce in quantity or whatever you call it. So these are the big two trends that God Backup is leveraging on. These trends will never go out of whatever it trends. And the beautiful thing is that this God Backup started only last year, April. As I said, the parent company is over 27 years old. That's an additional revenue they've added to theirs already. And it's already in 144 countries of the world. We have 195 countries. Imagine what type of products or what type of business can you run that can transcend 144 countries in less than 2 years. This is where the magic is, or the beauty of everything is. If you have something that can transcend like that, you should be happy. God Backup has been added to a market that we have less than 30 companies involved in, because of how delicate data is. And some of us can relate with this. Google Drive, I'm sure Android users have heard of it. Dropbox, who do lot of documentation and research, they know about it. OneDrive, those who use Windows, they know about it. Then those who use iPhones, they or MacBook, they know of iCloud. These are things that have been in existence, and people pay for it for years. And now God Backup is being added to that market. This is what we are introducing. We've already seen the money that is generated. So if one of them is singling itself out that they want you to get involved with, it is something you should pay attention to. So at this juncture, I have someone who is a lecturer. He's teaching on these things. We know we are in the era of AI, and he is teaching about cloud computing and AI in many forms. He's a lecturer in 4 different universities. His primary university is University of Ghana, but currently he's in UK in in some of the universities teaching there. He is coming to explain to you how you can leverage on this thing in your life so that when the industry gets to 500 billion, you can also get a share of what is happening here. So at this point, I would like to welcome Professor or Dr. KOA Kweku Ohene Asare for you to listen to him, for him to get us through how you can leverage on this thing to help you and your family. Prof.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Enyonam, for your wonderful delivery. We appreciate all the great things you are doing. Enyonam is one of the fastest growing ladies in Africa. She is the third most powerful woman in Africa within the GotBGotBackUp. Just so you know, I just want to put that on record. She is the third most powerful lady in GotBGotBackUp in Africa. So she's also a lecturer. She's a lecturer in nursing. Okay, so she's already an accomplished person. And so I want to say a big welcome to all of you who have been here. We are so grateful to have you in the family. We are elated to have you. And anybody who has seen where the world is going right now will know that everyone is using a phone. I don't know whether you've heard that Tesla is coming with a phone. Tesla is coming with a phone. I mean, when you hear Tesla, you are talking about luxury. And yet, Tesla phone is going to be the cheapest phone. Can you imagine? Tesla phone is going to be the cheapest phone and the most highly technological phone. For those of you in the world, you may have heard about Starlink. Starlink is the fastest space broadband, quote unquote, that you can ever think about. It is right now in only 16 African countries. And because it's so fast. See, data is so crazy. Right now, we are dealing with quintillions of data. I was looking at some work for Netflix. You know, Netflix deals with artificial intelligence a lot. In fact, when you go to Netflix and you watch one movie, do you realize that they will give you similar movies? So if it is comedy, you get more comedies. How did they know you like them? There is a system, an AI system. It uses a lot of data. That AI system is known as recommendation system. I've developed it for some companies. Recommendation system is a very powerful way. In fact, Amazon also uses it. So if you are used to buying electronics, they will know you like electronics. So they'll give you similar things that are electronics. If you like clothes, they'll pour it on you. It's a very powerful way to drive the customer to buy more. It's AI, and it uses data. Now, you look at your phone right now. Your phone is using a lot of data. Did you know that by the time you finish one movie in Netflix, you have already spent close to 7 gigabytes of data? 7 gigabytes. A lot of people don't know. Okay, so data is growing, and that is why GotBGotBackUp is helping. You see, the space you get from GotBGotBackUp is unlimited. Unlimited storage. It's not like the others. For example, if you are using iCloud, you have to pay $360. GotBGotBackUp, you pay only $99. And yet, you get more space and the same number of people. Dropbox, you don't even get 6 people. Dropbox, you get only 3 people. And you pay $660. GotBGotBackUp, you pay only $99. This is for a year. It's not for 1 month. This is the whole year. A whole year, you pay only $99. See, you know what some people say? I don't think I use a lot of data. I don't think I need data. I don't think I need space. I don't use a lot of data. When you started your phone, there was no much data. Now, how much data do you have on it? Some have used so much of the Gmail that your Google Drive, 15 gigabytes of space is full. And you get Gmail telling you that your entire Gmail will never work again. You will never receive email again. So who told you that you don't need data? You are taking pictures. Even if you don't take pictures, people are sending you pictures. People are sending you videos on WhatsApp. Now, let me tell you a secret. When you look at your phone right now, do you know it doesn't have a memory slot these days? Previously, there will be a memory slot like, 256 gig, 512 gig, and then you put a memory slot on it so that you can take something. Now, the phones that are being made, there's no memory slot. That means they want you to save everything on the phone. But you can't save everything on the phone. That is why we use the cloud. The cloud is what is happening, man. Amazon, everything about Amazon is in the cloud. Facebook. Have you wondered where Facebook, they store your videos you post? Have you wondered the pictures you post, the videos you post? Have you wondered where Facebook store them? Cloud. So the cloud is becoming everything. It will grow as long as this thing is growing. It will grow. It will grow at a higher speed. And that is why it's good to be part of the GotBGotBackUp family, because it's the cheapest. Right now, GotBGotBackUp is the cheapest. Google Drive, don't go there. It's $216 for one person. If you want to have for 6 people, Google Drive will charge you over $1,000. I've been using Dropbox for 14 years. I was just having 2 terabytes, 2. And I was paying $120. GotBGotBackUp gives me unlimited 6. That's why I'm using it. That's why I wanted to take note. Don't wait. You see, one thing about technology is that, now, first of all, do you know the top 10 billionaires? 70% of them are into technology. Yeah. The top 10 billionaires, they are into technology. Why do you think that is so? Technology is controlling everything. The world is becoming technological. So do not sit down and say that I don't need this. You remember the time when Facebook came, 2004? Some pastors and some church people were saying that you don't need it. The internet is not good for you. The internet is enemy. The internet is devil and all of that. Now they are preaching on the internet. Technology is the fastest growing industry in the world. If King Solomon was living today, by the way, King Solomon was the wealthiest and the wisest man who ever lived. If he was living today, he will go into the technology business. That is why Elon Musk is into technology business. That is why Jeff Bezos, Amazon, is in technology business. That is why Mark Zuckerberg went to buy Instagram, in addition to the Facebook, and bought WhatsApp. Technology. Are you getting the trend? So to be part of this is huge. People will not see. Thank God you are aware of this. Another benefit of GotBGotBackUp is that it's not only cheap, you get multiple accounts. And you can use it on any operating system. You see, if you take iCloud, you can only use iCloud on an iPhone. iCloud on iPhone. Android phones normally will use Google Drive. But GotBGotBackUp, you can use GotBGotBackUp on an iPhone. You can use it on Android phone. You can use it on Huawei phone. You can use it on Samsung. You can use it on any computer in the world. Windows, Linux, Ubuntu. It's universal. It's universal. I'm a board member of the GotBGotBackUp. I'm one of the few board members, the 11 board members of the GotBGotBackUp. And I'm telling you what is about to happen. Those who are aware of what we have now, they will be glad. I'm telling you, you should count your blessings now. Data is oil, guys. Artificial intelligence is the new electricity in the world. Pay attention. Pay attention. Now, let me tell you something. Do you know where Mark Zuckerberg gets his money? Why is he in the top 10 billionaires? It's just Facebook originally. Do you know how he gets his money? It's the advert. It's the advert. And so there is something that you can do when you come to understand. We are going to show you how you can earn a lot of income with this. See, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot be using the phone and even not make income. I will show you something. But first, let's enjoy the service we are talking about. GotBGotBackUp is also powerful in terms of security. There are 4 major levels of security. You have 68, 128, you have 256, okay, and you have 32. The highest is 256. GotBGotBackUp uses that. Amazon uses that. Google uses that. So sometimes somebody says, are you secured? Well, the security they use is the same security the CIA uses. It's the same security the MIS. It's the same security the Russian Secret Service uses. It's called military grade 256 advanced encryption standard. So it's highly secured. And you can start GotBGotBackUp, get it. If you don't want it, after using it for 60 days, you can say, I don't want it. Give me back my money. Yeah, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. It's not by force to use it if you don't want to use it after. Within 30 days. And you can also use the GotBGotBackUp to do your other things. Suppose you have business, you can use it to do bulk email, personalized email, automation email. Let me tell you, I teach students. And these students, after school, they will set up bulk email, personalized email, automated email for companies. They charge them $20,000, $30,000. But GotBGotBackUp gives you that for free. In addition to all the others, you'll get this for free. You still don't pay anything except the original $99.97. So when you look at the service, and I'm telling you, if you like, you go and check Google. Google will not allow you to send one bulk email beyond 500 people. Beyond 500 people. GotBGotBackUp. You can send over 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 people at a go. One message, everybody will get it. And you can even automate the email in such a way that you can tell the system that I want this email to go to all my people every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And you can forget this for 20 years. It will do that for you. Beauty of technology. Automated. All at the cost of that $99.97. And the big one, you can earn money with GotBGotBackUp. You can make money with GotBGotBackUp. Now, this is a huge thing because it's just begun and already people are making some very good income. Ladies and gentlemen, I do my job, you do your job. If your salary is great, then please don't do this. Don't be part of this project I'm about to tell you. But if your salary is not up to $10,000, do this. Now I make way more than my salary over 3 times because I took this last year, just last year. When wisdom speaks, we listen. Wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret. Let me tell you a secret. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I decided to do this project, even though I have my job, is because you can't rely on that salary. You see how people are struggling now that Christmas is coming. You see how people's faces are becoming green because their pockets are becoming like the desert of desert. People are broke. They are broken. But what do you think will happen in January? What do you think will happen in January? By 15th of January, don't greet anybody. Don't greet. Because when you greet, he might insult you when it wasn't his intention to insult you. Because by that time, the broke life of people have gone to the highest pedigree. Why? Because majority of people don't have backups. They don't have another income stream. It's all the salary. Do you think your boss will pay you to become his friend more than himself? If you work more than your boss, unless he's dead, and he's not dying this year, next year, or the next 10 years, So forget it. You will never earn more than him, even if you work a double of him. So what you got to do is to control something, not something that controls you. And one of the things that controls us is our job. And we think that our job is guaranteed. Well, COVID has shown that the jobs are not guaranteed. Look at your job right now. Do you think that if you fall dead today, they will not get a replacement? And if they will, why are you making it look like that is your father's property? Have a backup. No matter how okay you are right now, no matter how successful you are, have a backup. I've seen professors after going on retirement, their lives are so miserable. See, some of them, in fact, one of them showed me his pension. I was in tears. That's why it's good not to blow great chances like this away. Some people, when they see anything that is a project that can help them, the first thing that comes into their mind is that it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, fake. And that does not help them to move on in life because they are passing over that opportunity repeatedly. The word poor is not about money, ladies and gentlemen. The word poor is an acronym which stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Last year, I became part of GotBGotBackUp. I haven't stopped my job. I still do my job. And then one professor told me that I'm a fool. These things are fake. Later, I showed him my income, which was over $15,000. He said, this is juju. My point is that in life, you got to take decisions that are real. So let me show you how you can earn income using this phone, using the GotBGotBackUp simple system. It's so simple, but I'm telling you, by the time I finish, some of you make it complex. That's where the problem is. The thing is simple, then you make it complex. When you make it complex, it doesn't work. When you make it complex, you don't earn a lot. So I'm showing you the simple way. If you like, write it down. This is a simple way. So you, every day, pick up your phone and make a call to at least 2 people. And I'll demonstrate that practically because I'm going to show you how you can earn the money. So let's say that a person is called Bismarck. You shouldn't spend more than a minute on the call. So you pick up the phone, you call Bismarck. And Bismarck picks up the phone. Then tell Bismarck this. Hello, Bismarck. I'm just in a hurry about to enter a place. This is quick. It's important. I have an incredible news for you. And I know you're going to thank me for it. I promise you this. Now, Bismarck is going to ask you, what is it? At that stage, you keep quiet. You tell Bismarck that, no, I want you to come and listen to a live event that some doctors and professors and experts will explain this good news. I promise you, Bismarck, you are going to thank me about this. And end the call. Say bye-bye. I'll send it to you. Don't try to explain. Don't try to... You see, he's going to ask you, is it about travel? Is it about a job you have gotten? Is it about some money? Is it about some... Give me a clue. This is where you got to sustain the suspense. Because you see, the moment you start giving clues, you cannot explain further. In fact, it's even possible that this person doesn't really regard you that much. So when you let these people talk to the person will regard these people more. The person believes in you, but he doesn't respect you much. I'm telling you, especially family members and friends, they don't respect us much. But when they hear another person, they don't believe that person, but they respect the person. So you combine belief and respect. So when we talk to the person for you, it will yield. And that's where you start earning money. Because Bismarck would want to give it a try, and you will earn these incomes, 7 different incomes you will make every week and every month. The first income is known as customer acquisition income. This is immediately you are paid. You are paid this money every single day if you get a single person on board. We will talk to them, we will help them, we will explain things to them. It's not by force. It is for genuine people. This is a genuine international technology business, okay, which is for people who want to make an impact in their lives and in the lives of their family. When Bestmax decides to get on board and gets the pack, you get paid. The company pays you automatically into your bank account. $50 per person. $50 per person. This is just on the first income. I'm not talking about the second to the seventh income. This is just income number one. Now, that first income, $50. Imagine that each day you are getting one person. It means that at the end of the month, you have $1,005. I want you to take your calculator. Take $1,005, convert it to your exchange rate. I saw that somebody is from Bangladesh. I saw that another person is from Finland. I saw that one person is from the UK. I also saw people in America. Okay, convert it. America, if you're in the US and you are getting an extra $1,005, will that make a difference? Well, I work with people in America now, and they will tell you that it makes a huge difference. If you're in Africa, you don't even talk. $1,500 is big income. But that is the smallest income you can make immediately. The bigger income you will not make immediately. You will earn this income over time. Now, for you to be able to earn this other income, you will learn, you will build yourself, you will be mentored, you'll be guided, you'll be trained to be better you. The trainings are incredible. Okay, and you will make these other incomes. Look at the incomes. The incomes you are going to earn include tier 1 cycles. Okay, you can earn tier 1 cycle income. You can earn as low as $50 tier 1 cycle income, and you can earn as high as $100,000 tier 1 cycle income. Tier 2 cycle income, you can earn as low as $100, and you can earn as high as $200,000 a month. You will earn generational income. Generational income is 2.5% of the income of everyone in your organization. See, let me tell you something. The system works in such a way that even if somebody becomes part of GotBGotBackUp and you don't know the person, as long as the person is in your organization, you will be paid. Oh, and it's on a first come, first serve basis. So suppose you are here. You don't know somebody here, but you decided to plug in before the person plugs in tomorrow, but you plugged in today. Even though you don't know the person, when the person plugs in tomorrow, you will earn on that person in the team. So I tell people that if you know you're going to be part of it, it's best to be part of it immediately because you will be part of it anyway. You see, sometimes we think about it so many times. What if? What if? What if? And then we don't take action. And then we lose. There's an income called cycle match. Depending on the level you are, whether you're sapphire, emerald, ruby, diamond, and above, you will earn a percentage from 25 to 100% of the income all the people you personally sponsored are earning. The incomes they are earning, the cycle incomes they are earning, the company will, so you see that cycles here, the tier 1 and the tier 2 cycles, the income that these people are earning, you are going to make 25% of that income. And if you're a sapphire, you will get up to $1,000, which means you can get less than $1,000, and you will not get more than $1,000 on one person. So if you're a sapphire and you have 10 people, and each one is making $4,000, you will get 25%, which is 1,000 times the 10 people, making you get $10,000 every month. But if you're a diamond like me, and these people are still earning 4,000, okay, you will earn 100% times the 10 people. So that means you'll be earning $40,000 every month. However, this will not happen immediately. So if you want quick money, please don't be part of us. If you want instant gratification, this is not for you. This is for people. You see, even the university, you have to go for 3-4 years. It takes time. So if you don't have the patience of gold, if you are not a Chinese bamboo tree, this is not for you. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a learning environment whilst you are enjoying a service, whilst you are making income. That is GotBGotBackUp for you. How much do you start with? It's just $120. The service is $99. But if you want to be part of the project plus the service, it's just $119. There is a gentleman who is listening to us, and I would wish that you can type your name. He's called Jabez O2. In fact, there just 5 minutes before I started talking, he just came on board. Jabez O2. Jabez, are you around? Okay. Jabez just paid $119.97 to start, and this is for the next 365 days. I want Jabez to note something here. Jabez, by the way, the amount you paid, you are going to use a service for the next 1 year. But I can also promise you, Jabez, if you follow what I will teach you, you will make more than $10,000 by next year if you follow the guide I'll give you. In other words, your $120 you made is nothing compared to what you will make if you are coachable. I must mention that, because sometimes when a person is not coachable, you are not able to help them. You will make this income. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been in projects. Okay? I've been in multiple projects in over 50 countries. And one of the things I've seen is that I've never seen anything greater like this. This is a technology. I've never been in a technology project. Never. This one is mind-blowing. Okay? This is a no-brainer. And it's only by wisdom a person can understand. By the way, you will also get other benefits, personal development. You will network with several people across the world. Remember, we are in 144 countries, and these people, they are your friends. We are in one big Facebook group. We are in one big WhatsApp group. We are in one big Telegram group. All of these are part of what is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to tell you my final point and a story. Here we have a service everyone needs. How do I know? Because these days, children are even having a mobile phone. And we have a project anybody in the world can afford. If you are here and you cannot afford $119.97, please, you are broke. Let me help you. If you can't afford that, please accept that you are broke. And I can promise you, because I make more than that even in an hour. Okay, so I can promise you that I will help you if you are willing. Because you can't say that you don't have $120. You're broke. And whatever you have been doing up until now has not helped you. So continue doing that one. Don't stop, but let us help you here in addition. Okay, because this is about time. It's about time we capture our dreams. Some of us don't dream anymore. Some of us dream about witches and cockroaches and wizards. Okay, it's nice to dream. It's nice for you to also go to places that you were created. See, you were created in the image of God, a creator whose creativity in his creation is creative. Take advantage of your advantage. Take chances. Don't blow it away. Someone is in his room right now praying to God to have the opportunity you have. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Many are the ways of man, but the ways in their eyes, that are the ways of death of it. So many people think that they are okay. God will take care of me. I won't die. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg you, right now, if they call you on the phone that there is an emergency in the family, they need an emergency $5,000. Else 2 people are going to die. We are not saying it should happen, but you see, we are living in an uncertain world. COVID hits when nobody was expecting. Accidents can happen when nobody is expecting. Sickness can happen when nobody is expecting. The economy can change when no one is expecting. If you get a call right now, they need an emergency 5,000. Else someone's life is going to be lost. Please, do you have that? Do you have? And if you don't have, it means that whatever you have been doing up until now has not helped you to have that yet. But if you think you will ever have it, look at the people above you and ahead of you. The people who have stayed in that same company for 30 years, 40 years, and about to pension. Take chances. You can make that here if you stay with that same 10 years you have stayed in that company. Now is the time to back up your digital life. Now is the time to make some extra income. Never be angry at income. Never say that money is a root of all evil. It's not. It is a love of money which is a root of all evil. And go check the records, please, that God made Abraham wealthy. Genesis 13, verse 2. Go and check the record, please. Genesis chapter 2, verse 11. God put gold in the Garden of Eden. Go check the record, please. Isaac was a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Jacob was a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Jacob had a son called Joseph. Joseph was the prime minister of Egypt. He was a minister of agriculture. He was the second in command in the world. A billionaire. Please check the record. King David, his income was 900 billion. That is why he wanted to build a temple. As for his son, King Solomon, he was the wisest and the wealthiest man who ever lived. If he was alive today, his income is $3 trillion. Why would God's people be as wealthy like that if it is evil? If it is evil. It is not the money that is evil. It is the person. When you are evil and you get money, it's worse. But I don't think you are evil, are you? You are not evil. You are good. Okay? Bill Gates is not evil. He gives it out. When you are good and then you get plenty income, what do? You bless others. You impact the life of others. So have a positive mind when it comes to income. Because you were created to have an abundance. The earth is abundant. The sea is abundant. The land is abundant. Do you think he wants you to have tiny bit and be broke? Ecclesiastes 7. King Solomon says that poverty is a sin. So ladies and gentlemen, let's be bold and take advantage of this advantage. These are the achievers of GotBGotBackUp. Now let's talk to some of the people here who have moved, and are now making great impact, in this project. So we have people like, let me just, we are smiling. See, the ladies are all smiling. I'm the only boy here. These days, it's not fair at all. Gender balance is not balanced at all. Okay. And every time they have sandwiched me. We have Fulera here. She is in Brugge in Belgium. Okay. We have Laura. She's a PhD candidate in the University of Ghana. She's also an oil and gas magnate. These people are all accomplished though. Mrs. Bernice is a multi-millionaire in Ghana. Okay. They control several businesses across the world. And as for Enyonam, she was the first speaker. So let me start with you, Laura. Laura, what is one particular thing that you have seen, has helped you since you became part of GotBGotBackUp? I know there are several benefits. Which one really tickles your fancy? Is Laura here?
Hello, Doc. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So for me, personal development is big for me. That's my ish. Most people may think that, for you to prove that you are doing well in the GotBGotBackUp project, then you need to be rank advancing. Even though rank advancement is important, it's equally important to develop yourself first. When you are well cooked or well baked, well refined and polished, that's when you can perform better and draw value or give value that will draw attention to you. And this is what exactly is happening to me at this very point in my life. I'm seeking more knowledge than I used to do, and I'm getting it. GotBGotBackUp has taught me a lot of things that I couldn't get in the classroom, even after paying a lot. And the community itself, that I have joined has also brought out something great in me. It makes me have a great sense of belongingness. and the everyday motivational messages, the little bits of or little pockets of information here and there, it's helping to build me into a better person. And I'll not be surprised that one day I would be on the international platform like my mentor, Dr. Agyei. So God Backup is here to stay. It's a great opportunity that is brought to our doorsteps at virtually no costs, if only you are determined.
Thank you. Laura, I appreciate that. So your main point is that you have benefited a lot
Yeah.
from the personal development, mentorship.
Yeah.
So mentorship is free in GotBGotBackUp. Now let me go to Fulora. Fulora, what has been one thing that you have also appreciated since you became part of it?
Thank you so much for the question, Doc. The one thing that I always appreciate when it comes to GotBGotBackUp is the making extra money. To be sincere with you, I joined GotBGotBackUp basically to make extra. Because oftentimes people think when you live abroad, the grass is greener there. But gone
And
are
you are living
the
in
days.
Belgium, isn't it?
Yes, please. We are no longer in an era where you can rely on one source of income, regardless of your profession. So basically, I joined because of the income aspect of it, and so far so good. And I believe more is yet to come.
Excellent. Okay. It's really good for person, and I like the point you indicated. The people in GotBGotBackUp, most of them are in America, and yet America is a land of the dreams. So if you think that is for broke people, your brain is wrong brain, because this is not for broke people at all. Okay. Otherwise, Bill Gates should stop working. Let me go to Bernice. Bernice, what has been one thing that you've also appreciated since you became part of this project?
Thank you, Prof, for the question. So first of all, I would say I've appreciated the fact that I've gotten an extra income in addition to my business.
Yeah, I can see you're chopping a lot of money.
Yes, so we are learning from you, boss. So another thing is diversity experience. You know, I'm the type that I always want to widen my network to meet different people from different races and cultural backgrounds. And you being in a global business is something that gives you the opportunity to mingle and meet people from diverse races. So being on the platform on the Facebook group and then the Telegram group and all of that, I get to see a lot of people from different countries like US, UK, Spain, Canada, to mention by a few. So being a businesswoman, that is something that I really appreciate a lot. And if you're also here and you want to widen your network and get to know people from diverse races, it's a good opportunity to attach yourself with, and you're going to really broaden your network. And they, one way or the other, too, can add some value to you. In fact, you can boast of it. You having friends in US and all over the world, it's a plus. In 143 countries, it's a plus. So I'm so happy that I'm in the project because of that reason, aside the money. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that part. Networking with people across the world. Enyonam, what is one particular thing that really is also one thing you benefited a lot since you became part?
Okay. I got into GotBGotBackUp because of data storage. Often when they talk about storing our data, especially in our part of the world, we think that it's not important, it's waste of money. But if you've experienced data loss before, you won't wish it on your enemy. As you've been told, I teach. So imagine 6 years plus of notes, questions, all sort of things that I give to my students. It's vanishing within a twinkle of an eye. And now I'm currently in school. If I have to go back, the sleepless nights, all the things that I put in to prepare that, all those things, I have to start from scratch. It is very painful. And especially in our world, we don't have the culture of keeping things just like data to give to people that come after us. I've been working for over 20 something years. Imagine people who are now entering my profession. If I had documented each day of those 20 years and I give to those people, how would theirs, the speed at which they will go, how would it go faster than I did? If I know that I have a place I can keep such a data, I will do it easily. Because at first we didn't have. So even keeping that, we won't even think about it because we know that within a few months we won't have access to it. So why do that? So getting the access to keep data that I know can be there for years is something that gives me so much security, and I know where it is, and I know those who are taking care of it. I was using Google Drive. I didn't know those people who were taking care of it, but these people, I know them. I can go reach out to them, and that is what gives me so much security and guarantee for using this.
Incredible, incredible. I love this. I love this. So let me go back to Laura. Laura, what will be your message for the person who is yet to be part of us?
Yeah, so you have to gear up for an opportunity to, join what is trending now. AI is the electricity of today. Data is oil. Just be part of it. It's a growing trend, which is positive, and it's helping to make life easy. So do not hold back. Just join so you can, deliver value to the world.
Deliver value to the world. I love the way you keep emphasizing on knowledge acquisition, mentorship, and value. Flora, what will be your message for those who are yet to be part of us?
Thank you so much, Doc, for the question. Please, my message to those who are yet to join us is that God's backup is a vehicle that can take you to your destination. It doesn't matter where that destination is, be it your dream life, your dream that you've always wished for. Somebody else on this earth is living that dream. And that shows that you can equally live that dream. All you need is a vehicle. You should be willing to learn. You should be willing to unlearn. And trust me, this is a decision that you will forever be grateful for taking it on. Thank you so much. I can't wait to celebrate you at the top.
Thank you.
Thank
Bernice,
you.
what will be your message for those who are already part of GotBGotBackUp?
All right, thank you, Prof. So if you're already in the project, I would advise that you take it seriously that you're doing, because in few years to come, we are really going to take over in the cloud storage, industry, okay? And you being part of this project is a blessing. So go all out and learn the business, practice it, be visible on social media, be visible wherever you find yourself. Let people smell GotBGotBackUp on you. Take GotBGotBackUp as your perfume. Wherever you go, just spray it on your body. And if you're the type that you are hiding yourself, you don't post on social media, you don't let the world know what you're doing, I will tell you this. If you hide, your project will hide and your money will also hide. So go out and showcase your product to the world so that you can achieve success and your money will start to flow. And lastly, this is the time that we all must try the project. We should try the service. Don't just be part of us and not use the service. You have to be product of your product. So try the God Backup service every day. Go to the app, try to do some backups and store your data, and you can share with people. You can even give someone just 1 terabyte or 2. Don't be stingy. Share with your family and let them have an experience of what you have in your hands. Maybe that can also attract them to join you. So go out and then showcase the God Backup and share your project, and then try the service, because you are the best person to be the product of your own business. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. I love the point you've really, really raised. Don't hide who you are. You know, like, do you think Jesus would have been on social media if he was here? Yes. How many followers
yes,
do you think he will have? He will have a lot of followers. Do you think he will hide about
never, because
that
social
good
media is the
news?
easiest way now to reach out to more people. So why would you hide yourself from social media?
Yeah. And that place has 3.5 billion people. So why are you talking to people only among your family when you have 3.5 billion people in your palm like that? And you are talking to people who don't even know what they want in life. And they are snubbing you, telling you are wasting your life. When you have people in your palm, in this phone, in your palm on Facebook. So be proud of what you have. Be proud of it. And when you're proud of it, you attract people to you. But sometimes when you talk, you like, I have something. No, Massa, stop that thing. Be proud of what you have. This is great, and it is great. This is wonderful, and it is wonderful. Be proud, chest out, shoulder high. And if somebody doesn't like it, don't be broken down. The person will like it later. I have had so many experiences of people who laughed at me today. They are begging me. Be proud of what you have, because that attitude will attract some people to you. Okay. So I love that point. Okay. So let me go to Enyonam. Enyonam, what will be your message for those who have already started and are running this project?
Okay. I don't know about you, but I see this as human service. Yes, today when we are talking about history, we mention Egypt, America, and we brag about histories they've left behind. When you come to Africa, even as far back as 100 years ago, we don't have anything. Cloud storage has given us an opportunity to be able to save what we are doing now. In 100 years, it will be beneficial to our legacy, our generation. It will give them some leverage to build on something. This is what we are doing here. If you don't put the value on what we are doing here, you will think it's waste of money, waste of time, but it is your legacy you are leaving behind. In 20 years, that knowledge you have right now, it may be something that will give a breakthrough to someone. Don't think it is useless. Document, save everything you have. Put it in the cloud. The cloud will change and it will go to a better cloud, but your data will be kept there for you. It is something you can will to your children. You don't see it as important today, but tomorrow it can become important. If you realize that this is very important, you will guard it with all your life and everything. And that is where income runs. Anything that is valuable to humans, there is money there. It becomes gold or even more than gold. So don't think it is useless. This is what I want to let you know.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a real joy, and some of the comments that you guys are making in the page. I mean, Bernice, your word has resonated with people. They use God back up like a perfume, okay, like one of those Agyeman-Yeboah, that kind of perfumes, so that you wear them for people to smell it around you. I don't play with it. I have 2 masters, 2 PhD, and so what? It doesn't matter. Whatever importance you are, be proud of GotBGotBackUp if you are doing it. And when people see that you then take any negativity about it, when they see that you are proud of it, they'll be proud of it as well. Okay, and it has so many advantages. So, ladies and gentlemen, you two were created in the image of a creator whose creativity in his creation is creative. You two deserve to make a mark before 2025. Don't say that 31st night we will shake the world. You will not shake any world. You are shaking the world now. Whatever you do now will reflect the result, will reflect in 2025. Don't think, you see, some people, the moment we are some few hours to enter the new year, the moment we enter that new year, they feel like everything has changed. It hasn't changed. What has changed is you. Have you changed? Because when you change, then everything will change. When you get better, when everything will get better. And this is one of the things that will make you get better. Don't blow it. The word decide ends with the word side, like suicide, homicide, genocide, insecticide. Do not make a decision that you will not do. Remember, when you decide not to do, it's a decision. When you decide to do, it's a decision. The consequences of that decision will be clear. And if you have actually made a commitment, then please also add consistency. Those of you who have started, you are committed, but you're not consistent. Be consistent, because consistency will win the game. Commitment will start the game. Consistency will win the game. Success leave footprints. Success leave clues. And the people who have ever made it in life, in anything, is consistency. In marriage, you got to be consistent before you can reach 50 years of marriage. In business, you got to be consistent before you can pass 30 years of marriage. Go and check how long it's taking Dangote. You got to be consistent before you can serve even God. You got to show some duty of consistency. Check the greats. The greats have been great because of consistency. So do not think that everything must happen immediately. It will not happen immediately. You must pass through some Red Seas, but the promised land is still there. But because the promised land is there, God will not take you into the air and drop you on the promised land. You got to go through. You are being baked. You are being baked to be better. Storms make the oak tree grow deeper roots. You got to have a deep foundation before you can build a tall building. It's not easy to build a Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa has 15 floors in the foundation. How deep is your foundation? Be strong, be buoyant, be resolute, be courageous, and move through, because the last chapter of your life has not been written yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we have given you the pen. Move that pen. Move that pen. Else forget about 2025. But I promise you, 2025 will be great because you began it in 2024. You started it. You started today. Today is the 15th of December. The next 15 days, you can make a miracle in your own life. You can start this and you can make $1,000. You can make $500. You can make a difference. But more importantly, you can impact the lives of many people. Who you are is your nature. What you are becoming is your manifestation. One day when you are gone, it is the impact you have made in the life of other people which will determine how much they will remember you. Some die at 25. They are not buried yet until they are 75. There are some who are alive, but they are dead because they make no impact in the life of other people. Sometimes, if they should die, it's even better. That is why the death of Jesus was better than his living. Somebody is living, and his living is as as worse than if he had rather died. Make your living a true living. Make your living an impactful living. Make your living a living that will be remembered in your absence. Michael Jackson is dead, and yet his family are making $25 million every year. Somebody is alive. His entire generation, his tribe, is not making that. So you've got to take opportunities when they come your way, because that is the true definition of poverty. Poverty is passing over this opportunity, passing over opportunities repeatedly. And if you grab it, don't say that because you started, it means that if I wasn't ready to do it, would I have started? Prove it. Stay on track. And feed your mind with knowledge, because it's the only asset that creates and multiply all other side. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having all of you. It's been a joy. You will see that we'll have trainings on Tuesday. We'll have trainings on Thursdays. We'll have presentations on Thursday, Friday. We'll have presentation on Thursday, Friday. Okay. We'll have trainings on Saturday. And then next week again, we'll meet here. Let's go tell the world. Let's go tell the world that we still have a better way. We have a better way. We have a better way. If they don't know, it is your responsibility to make them know. If they don't feel it, it's your responsibility to make them feel it. If they can't perfume it, like Bernice would say, okay, let them smell the perfume that you are having. Okay, until they smell it, keep drumming it into their head, because you might be their rescuer. Thank you very much, Enyonam. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Fulera. Thank you, Bernice, for being on the program today. It's a joy to have all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful Monday. Oh, and by the way, thank God it's Monday. Never be angry at Monday, because Monday, we, those who do projects, is the day that we make the most joy. Have a wonderful evening, and bye-bye.